Am I the meanest?
Sho'nuff.
Am I the prettiest?
Sho'nuff.
Am I the baddest mofo go down around this town?
Sho'nuff.
Well, who am I?
Sho'nuff.
Who am I?
Sho'nuff.
I can't hear you.
Sho'nuff.
Shogun.
Heck yeah, that intro got me pumped. Anyway guys, this video is all about Sho'nuff. My two sons, Shane and Steven, and my right-hand man, Jamie. We got down putting the front suspension on Sho'nuff. We went with the Strange Engineering front suspension.
And Preston got a dog box with a bug.
Oh, we did? That's awesome. With a good idea from my friend Matthew Stelly, we got to work, and now I'm gonna bring you guys along. So guys, let's rock this. Sho'nuff.
That knuckle in a little bit. But we want to kind of have this same distance, so that's where we're at, huh, boys? Yeah, but see, that cut might be like right in here.
It might be too short. Yeah.
Might be too short, yeah. But it's gonna be something similar to this, yeah. Does it have its own cups?
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't see any.
It'd be nice.
No, we have to. I think we're gonna have to make a upper cup.
Yeah, they should have all the other cups. I didn't know if they gave us that cup.
No, I don't think so.
'Cause this one goes inside the cup, right?
Yeah. We're doing it all, so. Guys, you guys.
Marker and your paper.
These guys are chilling with us, so.
Okay.
All right.
Hand me that paper. Oh, here's the second thing.
All right, so that's 14 inches to that face.
So 14 inches, center of hug to center of the upper.
And lower two, you guys see 19. 3/4, 7/8, which is the deal?
So that everything's going to take an inch off of it. So that 14 inch will need to be 13. So 19 and 3/4 will be 18 and 3/4. Because we wanted to suck it in 3/4 of an inch plus the quarter of the wheel. That's out of here. All right, Steve-O, explain this.
What I was gonna say is like the Pro mods. It's got the little triangle bracket that it bolts to, right? It's the tube with the flat plate that just sticks out a little bit. I'm just saying you have your tube with the flat plate that's
So our biggest thing,
inside the A.
rule-wise, we need to
you
attach
still
it
use this.
here.
Yeah, I'm saying
we have
you
that.
still have that.
Yeah, the arm's gonna be, it's gonna come up to the cup, come up to the cup, come off the cup, and up to the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Morgan's on his way up.
Morgino? Okay.
Yeah.
Do some ruling.
I don't think it's going to be anything long and
Do
crazy.
some ruling.
Yeah. You still out of it.
I
You're not
should
all-
be the one that is like, nope, sorry, I can, yeah. I should be listening to
yeah.
every rule. Yeah, I won't say
All right.
what I could do to
Here.
the rule, but I.
I need that.
Do we need the wheel hub?
Yeah, but the wheel hub's there. We need bearings. We need to put it all together. Okay. If we can. We're gonna have this vice grip issue, I can see. Yeah. Yeah, the top hole's got messed up a little bit. I measured for the bottom holes, but didn't really measure for the top holes. I just had to use the marks that were there and forgot. Where's the tip? You're fine. You're fine there, kiddo.
Steve-O,
He needs to come back. He needs to come back quite a bit.
Huh? Everything else except for like bolts and stuff, it's still in the box.
So it needs to come back 24 inches.
24 inches?
To the center. So this to the center. He said it needs to come back 24 inches. 224 inches, sorry. It's too much.
Is this for springs?
That's right. Yeah. Right there.
These would be for the springs, right?
Can't see what you got.
That's the
Yeah,
bearings
yeah,
and
that's
the...
all the screws.
Should we put springs on those so that
No,
we have the
no,
height?
no. They say what just set that to without.
Yeah, I have it all set. where
Okay.
it's-
They tell you what to do.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I had the mic earlier and I was setting it exactly where it's supposed to be. And the toe, I think we should leave. And then
Now we just need we need the hub because we just need our face.
I found Stephen, help me dig for these bearings real quick.
So we're gonna get it. It's gonna look great.
I've got one bearing.
So we just figured out we need to cut a little more out of the jig here just so we can get the hub on to the face so we can measure the face. So we're all
Yeah,
set
the
in the
hub
right
just
spot.
has to fit all the way onto the spindle, so then all of our measurements actually work.
Yep.
Because we measured everything to the hub face.
Yep. So Steve's gonna take this off real quick and then cut that out, and then it's back to trying to put it on the car. Then we got our face to measure off of.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog. Very cool. So now I got the hub on. Now I can really start figuring out where stuff needs to go. Maybe forward just a touch. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Now we need to go.
We need to go.
Yeah, we need to measure. Go off our measurements subtracted from the.
The bottom one? The bottom one, yeah.
I don't think you can go that far away though, because if it's turned at all, it's gonna mess with you.
Yep.
It's gotta be. We gotta.
come up close.
Yeah, we have to figure out a different way. It's gonna have to be in the center. We're gonna have to measure. Like we're gonna have to cut this down so we can come. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh,
See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's because it's got to be face down. Otherwise, it's just sideways. Yeah, that'll do it. 5 degrees from here to there. 5 degrees down.
I haven't really looked at this stuff or the instructions. I've just kind of looked at them on cars. So
Yeah, me too. The only problem with turning your head is you get behind your glasses. Well, our Saturday morning consists of crooked supercharger. We're gonna try to figure out, straighten this thing out, and see if we can't figure this out. You look at this thing, and it is crooked. Weird. Hitting the intake manifold here. Something he's been working on.
So he bought this kit used, and it didn't have the intake manifold. So he took a normal Skunk 2 one and had it modified.
Right.
But it doesn't look like enough. Because the kit comes with one fully modified.
So it can sit flat.
Yeah, he said there's
Yeah, I was waiting yesterday.
Yeah, that would work.
They asked me this
So-
morning. What am I, man? Supercharge?
Yeah,
And the pacer, that's fabrication, huh?
that's pretty good.
Well, let's see if the hood will close first.
Yeah. No. No.
So you hold it up over here. Ready the S2000? Close. Yeah? Yeah, you can switch now. Changing or just like that? Changing, no, switching. Oh, you saw. Like strange and stuff, yeah. Spindles and everything I saw. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pull this mount off. We're gonna make ourselves a little 1/4-inch spacer to go between here. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna drop the motor down that little 1/4 inch. But honestly, you won't even be able to tell once it's tight, but that allows us to move the supercharger up to the K24 bolt holes, and the hood will still close and everything gets straight.
And this saves all the money of trying to buy the specific intake manifold.
Yes.
That's literally what all of this is for. Because that intake manifold is probably $1,200.
All right, so we added the spacer here. Now the hood closes. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Yeah, looks good. So we just shim that mount down 1/4 inch, and looks pretty darn good. All right, so I started by hole sawing a couple of these holes out, and then we put these in the lathe.
turned them down to an exact fit inside this tubing here. These will be our upper cups for the struts. I got a couple little side holes there and there where I can rosette weld them a little bit and give them a little more strength than just what comes through on the bottom. So all right, so what we're doing here with the suspension is we've got the cup here, we've got our little metal tabs here. We're gonna have a tube that comes from here up to the cup, from here up to the cup, and then right from up here, a little swooper to come right into there and tie this all together. And then Steven and I have been working on the lower control arm as well, and that's gonna fit up right through here and attach right back in here. So we're gonna get that, and then once those are all done, we do the front control arm, and then we just gotta do a tie rod, and then all of this gets completed. So a little more work to do, but we're on our way. All right, so Steven's over here making some flanges for us. Got some tabs. Very cool. Get her done.
To all the PFI crew for the year-round cheer you give me and your followers on YouTube. Hope you enjoy the same happiness from this gift that you always give us.
Let's go. What is behind door number 1? What is it? Whoa. That's incredible. Dang.
Snacks.
Can't thank you enough. That is just so amazing. Thank you so much. Ball joint? That's what his name is? Appreciate that so much. That's pretty awesome. What are you hooligans getting into?
My shoes always look.
What else happened here?
So Brunt Workwear reached out. When I got a little sticker in here. That's them right there. Brunt Workwear reached out and they hit me up. They said that they'd like me to try out some boots, so had me look at their styles and stuff, and sent me some steel toe. Yeah, it says they're 8.5, but they're a little big, but they fit good. Now they're really tight, and I like them. Yeah, there's a lot of cars in these things. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
and they're flipping around. Yeah, and then there's steel
That's
toe,
huge
too.
for you, honestly.
Yeah, they call it the comp toe or whatever, so they're super hard all the way to there. Yeah, rad. And they
Brunt
have soft toe
boots.
as well, but
Man, can't thank them enough.
yeah, it's huge.
Helping Shane out. That is cool. Too cool.
Yeah, super huge.
Shane kills shoes faster than anyone I know.
Yeah, I mean Eric got these from me like 3 months ago.
Yeah, they're destroyed.
They're ripping at the seams.
Most people's never had a shoe in their entire life that looked that
Well,
destroyed.
Brett Hunter tested the glasses on him because he used to go through glasses literally once a month,
Yeah.
and
Well, he's had
now he's tested some
3
boots.
pairs in I got 3 pairs in my room and sunglasses. They just don't break.
They just don't break.
Yeah, screws fall out, but he gave me a little screwdriver and I keep them tight. It's good to go. It doesn't-
So guys, if you guys are ever interested in the sunglasses on our website, they're also from Brett Hunter from Sports Optical. They are hands down super strong sunglasses. That's why, it helps Brett out, helps us out. So if you guys are into that, make sure you jump on the website, grab some of those shades, and we appreciate it so much. All right, let's get back to work. All right, so we got our upper arm all kind of tacked and a few welds on it. We've got our bottom tabs done. So I'm gonna take this off now, finish weld that, put it back on.
It's pretty sick, dude.
I think so too.
Get done with, we could use another inspection here.
Still there. It's a different texture.
The turbo could be that.
It doesn't sound like a turbo. It sounds like iron. All right, guys. So we needed a special tool
for this thing now that it comes in here and makes it so we can tighten it. So I had an old wrench laying around, an old socket laying around. The two became one. Now we have a tool for this. So, I'll let you tighten it up and we can get this thing installed. Very cool. Just about done with one side.
Did you have an 11? Just about done.
Huh?
You have an 11? Yeah.
Oh man, I got them all. Sho'nuff. Got some suspension.
Hot dog.
That looks like that should be really easy, but that was not really easy.
It looks like it.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
does.
lot of numbers to follow and a lot of things to do.
One or two.
It was pretty easy to me. I walked over and did like one thing every like day and kept working.
Yeah, well,
It was pretty easy to me.
you're the professional on the hub, so we'll have you grease and oil and seal the.
I was gonna teach Steven how to fix the bearings. I already started teaching him to verbally. I told him to make sure he brings some rubber gloves.
Right?
We've all
It
had
does look
tackles
cool.
without gloves.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Well, let's tighten all the bolts up and then.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, me too. One of the rules for a lot of racing classes is you have to use all suspension points. We got the upper control arm mounts right there, and then the old shock mount is up there. So that piece fits all the suspension mounts and is able to come in and out, which is flipping awesome. Turned out cool. And we got another package, man. It is definitely the holidays.
And
Our friend Chris from Texas Racing Channel
it is
hooking
hoodie season.
it up.
It is hoodie season.
Those are fantastic. Got some great colors.
Man, this thing feels awesome.
Large?
Yeah.
There's more.
Awesome.
We got some koozies.
Man, he hooked it up.
There's koozies. There's
Thank you so much, Chris.
Don't tell Kyle
Definitely.
Keller there's more koozies. I'm freaking stealing them all.
All right, you guys are getting here all set up.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Almost back into the same spot. All right, so you're setting the height right now. Making sure we're set correctly. They give us an install height, and then they give us the angles that these bars, they give us the degree these bars need to be at. And Steven got that all set. Now he's just getting the height right here. So when we put our cup on and we put our little sidebars on, that they're right. And we don't have to do this again. All right, well, I've been working on the DSM. Steven's been over here. He's got this side all jigged up and all straight and all measured out. He spent most of the day getting that set. So I can just weld some arms on this side, and this side should go pretty quick now that we got some good measurements and some good details from doing this side. And guys, I am so pleased on how this turned out. It really turned out good, and I can't wait to get the hubs on and get everything else all set. All right, so we've got this side all on now. It's all finished welded. I'm pretty excited.
And Steven is over here putting together the front hub. So let's check in on him, see how that's going. That guy?
Then that guy.
Yeah, I gotta get this little cap off this thing though.
You can screw it on with the cap on.
Yeah, but how do you tighten it with this cap on?
I guess, yeah. How do you tighten it with the cap on?
Dang. Got a little wipey.
Shane just uses his finger. Everybody wonders why he's dirty all the time. 'Cause I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid no ghosts either, so I get that.
That's why Shane gets the free boost to destroy.
Alright.
It's the
Now,
quality control
look-
test.
You pull your mitts off there. We got a rotor on there. Gotta throw the calipers on. Got the cap on. Things are looking strange.
They're looking strange.
Get this strange facing the right way. We still got to make tie rods and stuff, but kind of want to see where everything's sitting. These aren't the wheels that are going on it either. These are just some mock-ups.
The other ones get sucked in a little farther.
Yep. James got us hooked up with those.
Pacer had some extra lug nuts.
Pacer added a couple extra lug nuts, thank goodness. All right. That side's, oh yeah, I saw you. Here we go. That's ride height. Hey! Good job, kiddos. Good job, dudes.
There's a fender.
Where's the fender?
They're tucked now.
We're tucked in there now. That was definitely one of the main things we wanted to see. And these wheels are actually pushed out a little bit. The other ones get sucked in a little bit more.
Yeah, I think
Got a
so.
little
Yeah.
tub right here that we'll have to take care of.
And these tires are a little bigger than what'll probably be on it normally.
Yeah.
These are the Phoenix. They're a little
God,
weird
that's awesome.
on the width compared to everybody else. So it actually, with the width, it makes them a little taller. Too.
These are like a 4.5 instead of a 3.5.
Yeah.
We just had them laying around. Oh man, it looks cool.
That's cool.
Sho'nuff's got some new front suspension. Danny over there. Kiddo, we did it. Jam, we did it. Tried to make sure.
That side went a lot
Daddy, I
faster.
blinked and you were done.
Yeah, this side did go really
I put
fast.
a motor and transmission
Wow.
in, and I came over and you were welding that so we could eat lunch.
We had an idea.
Where'd this come from?
We had an idea of what we needed to do.
We literally duplicated everything we had over here just so everything over there was perfect.
Yeah. And we measured, and then when we thought we had it, we measured again.
Yeah.
So think of the weight that we just saved now too.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Dude, from
The
that
amount of
knuckle
weight
and
this is.
everything, that knuckle itself is more than this whole kit.
Both sides, yeah. Dang, that's awesome. All right, sure enough, we've got all the suspension on. It worked out really well. Huge shout out to Matthew Stelly for giving us this idea. That is freaking awesome. Turned out really cool. I'm stoked. Steven, you did a killer job. Shane, killer job. Jamie, killer job.
Thank you.
We're one step closer to Sho'nuff. We just got a bunch of little stuff now to wrap up and tidy up. We got to lengthen the cover real quick just so those U-joints aren't gonna get me, and then we've got to make a two-step switch mount for the clutch pedal. All the clutch pedal stuff's working now too, so guys, we are downhill from here. Do a few little things, shake down it just around the parking lot once the snow lifts. I think we're about ready to hit the dyno, guys. We are this close. Jamie and I have to run through all the inputs and outputs and make sure all the accessories are working, but guys, Sho'nuff is very close now. This was a huge hurdle. I mean, it's been in my head non-stop, so super stoked we got there and got it all worked out. We've got to move our brake lines still over and do some little finish work, guys, but it's back on all fours and straight and sweet, so super stoked.